Hello Internet, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I am so excited for this episode because we're going to be getting to a few really major plot developments. So without further ado, I'm Red, let's play some games.
Moving ahead. Bet that will fit in my pack.
A ruptured mind flare pod, except the plants around it are on fire. The ones we've seen back at the crash site didn't do that. That's weird.
I'll give it a shot.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, they're nowhere to be seen.
Might as well grab that plant over there. Ooh, a bird nest. Guess we're having omelets for breakfast.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Let's just head back up here, make sure we didn't miss anything on the main road. A dead pig right in the middle of the road. Weird.
Anything of use? Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Hey, we need food. And just to make sure there's not anything that could do this to us out there, let's examine the corpse.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
These marks are strange. Do you recognize them?
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Interesting. Now let's move on. Cross that river.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
So of course we're going into the giant cave that the tracks are leading towards. Because we're adventurers!
No traps, please. That stench. Didn't bear prey, no doubt.
She's very big.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
Sorry, wrong cave. I'll be going.
I don't think so. You've seen my nest. You've seen my cub. That makes you dangerous. An easy meal.
Just allow me to leave. I'm no threat to you or your cub. Whew.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Okay, let's just get out of here like yesterday.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
I was really hoping for some Faerun who's on first action there, not gonna lie. Ooh, raspberries. Okay, let's talk to this good doggo here.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Let's look at his collar, see what his name is.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You're Scratch, aren't you? Come here, it's alright.
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Oh, honey. What happened to your friend, exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
You want to be really careful with him here because, like, if you start yelling at the corpse or try to loot it before talking to Scratch, he will attack you, and you don't want that because Scratch is the bestest boy. Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
Well, if he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Oh, honey. And with that, we are going to finish looting the area. Oh, we can actually loot the corpse now. Before it was listed as red, meaning not allowed to. Tough letter. 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. Davin, it's a boy! He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora, and Davin Jr. Aww. Gomwick, be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. Oof. Well, that worked out well. So with that, we are going to take a long rest because I only have 2 spell slots left. No one's listed as wanting to talk, so we're going to go to bed.
Hark! Hark! A camp, and Hogma willing. Some friendly faces. Well met. Goblins roughed me up and stole my hose when they heard me singing Hatchling Love.
Oh, honey.
You wouldn't have half a bedroll for a lost minstrel, would you? I can pay for my board with music, if you care for it.
Who are you?
Quill Grootslang. Soon to be published in the songbook Affairs in Ancient Abir, Songs of Draconic Love. If I make it to Baldur's Gate with my manuscript, that is.
It's dangerous out there to be traveling on your own.
I know. It's not the first time I've been robbed. I am only glad I didn't get hurt.
Our hearth is open, and there is safety beside it.
I'll just stay one night. Promise. Then I'll be gone. I know I'm ice blood, but I get cold so fast. I need to be by the fire.
Well then, may as well get to know her some.
Thanks for the fire.
What kind of music do you write?
I prepared a dense manuscript of new love chants to be throat sung in Timantha style. You probably don't know, but the Dragonborn clans arrange their children's marital unions. Love is considered irrelevant to egg duty. But I've never even been kissed, and I can't stop myself from dreaming.
Oh, honey.
I don't think most of us stop hoping. Ever. Really. Not even when duty stamps us down. And that's what the songbook's about. Lost, lingering love, Never acted on. Never spoken.
You're painfully innocent.
Perhaps. But I want to capture this feeling while it still strikes hot.
Why were you traveling on the road in the middle of the night?
I've been given a great chance. My song score, Affairs in Ancient Abir Songs of Draconic Love, is due to be published in the Gate. I'm in a big rush, though. I fear that if I don't get there in the next few days, they're gonna print some kobold bone flute instrumentals instead.
Heaven forbid. So how do you write love songs if you've never found love yourself?
Is there someone who you think you might love? Oh, come on. I won't tell.
Okay, so Shiara is going to go for Astarion eventually, but she does not know any of her companions very well yet, which is why I'm going to go with the non-romance option. My head is on my shoulders, not in the clouds.
Well, your life is poorer for it. I grew up smiling about my little secrets to myself. I would have been laughed at if I admitted to anyone how I felt. It is not our kind's way. But I have my whole life ahead of me. Things will be different now I'm on the Sword Coast. I can't wait for what is coming next.
Are you any good in a fight?
It's a miracle I'm still alive.
Will you sing a draconic song for me?
Oh my. Are you sure? Are you really sure?
What's the worst that could happen?
Spoken like someone who's never heard a dragonborn throat song. This one, Sky Swaying, is about what it might feel like to mate in the air, in the age where wings were yet with us.
That was very impressive, but I'm not sure if I'd call it romantic. Well, I'm sure it's of anthropological interest to someone.
Oh, there are 69 more verses. I'm only just beginning.
Yes, well, let's go to sleep before you treat us to all 69 verses.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed.
Uh-oh.
You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that scared girl who asked for nothing more than a night of shelter. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Well, shit. We're going to try hard to remember something. Anything. Finally.
A single moment comes to you. The flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words.
Let's investigate our surroundings. Maybe they have a clue.
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
What curse is in my heart to kill in my sleep?
Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
I am not going to try to hide this. I mean, it is going to come out eventually. And there is a lot of blood.
Your misdeed is bright and clear as the dawning day.
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened.
Chuck. Here's hoping the explanation is less sloppy than the kill.
Now, I can't help but notice that one of us is positively drenched in blood. So?
She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you?
I think I must have killed her. But yeah.
The blood speaks for itself. Why?
I suddenly woke up in the night and everything was just like this.
The parasite must be affecting you deeply.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
I don't know. It could have been the tadpole.
Even if it was the worm, this was peculiar indeed. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
I am going to gain control. I will save the next innocent.
Every one of your instincts screams against the saccharine thought. You feel close to fainting again.
Yeah, let's just check in with everyone. Sorry, Quill. And this is why I knocked out Alfira earlier. See, ordinarily it's Alfira who shows up at the Dark Urge's camp and gets murdered for her trouble. But if Alfira survives to Act 3, she gives you like a really nice robe that's super good for sorcerers. And I want that robe. And I also like Alfira. So Alfira got a concussion and Quill got murdered. Sorry, guys.
Speak.
Is it? Yeah, no, I'm not going to go for option 2 right now because, like, you'll see.
Well met.
So, you've probably noticed, but I've got this bloodlust, an urge to destroy, maim, kill.
Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Elithids. suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
Okay, then.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
So, my memories before the Nautiloid are shrouded in darkness.
Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of ceremorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If ceremorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
You may have noticed by the corpse over there, but I have these violent thoughts. Depraved thoughts, ones that refuse to go away.
We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too.
Mood.
As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. So long as they remain fantasies.
About that. So I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Well then. Let's go talk to Astarion then.
Need something?
And Shadowheart.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
And finally, let's pop an animal potion so we can talk to the goodest boy!
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to your human.
Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Let's pet him. I mean, we just murdered someone in our sleep and we're freaked the hell out about it. Of course we need to pet a dog. He's such a good boy. And finally, let's talk to Withers.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
So why are you helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
Okay. Usually Withers will have a thing where he explains they can't bring the bard, the Dark Urge murdered back. I have no idea why that isn't here. Maybe it's because it's Quill, maybe because this is the first my character has spoken to Withers, but anyway. We're gonna do one more thing before we call it a day. Well, after we do some rooting around and looting around. Ooh, bird's nest. Aw, man. So let's head over this way. To this nice little ford across the stream here. Actually, let's see what's up here. Nothing interesting. Well, let's make sure everyone gets across the stream. I hate it when this happens. Sometimes with this part you have to jump everyone across manually and like break the group and everything.
No time to dally. Got to press on.
Defender of the people. Ever onward.
Still in control. Just. Should mind my step. I'll take that.
Ooh. Sorry, I could use that.
That's curious. A long way to go still.
Because everyone else in this party does not have the strength score to move that thing.
Got to keep moving.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Shiny!
One day I'll catch a break.
Some old forgotten bones.
So let's just go back along the stream here. Ooh, this is... Not sure. Maybe that's good for Astarion, but I do not like the hit to Charisma there.
More for me.
Ooh, interesting. Wonder who that key belongs to.
Key. Wonder what it opens.
And there's a trail of blood. Or, because we're good adventurers, we'll follow it, but that will have to wait for next time because we've already been recording for about an hour, and I need to go do some chores. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye!